Hello, everybody. This is Justin from the St. Charts. Today, I'm going to do my first ever podcast on US stocks, and I'm going to start with BTBT. And this is one which we covered off before and correctly called the top there at 4.93 up to 5.64 pence, which we had then a reversal play. And now I've got a blue box reversal zone down here at 2.27 down to 1.32 pence. I don't think we can go that low. It looks like we've popped out the top of the box, so that's a great sign. And for me, I think that we're going to see a three-wave at least bounce to the upside. For me, I think that makes a logical step to go to this red box zone up here, which isn't active. If it's a blue box, it's an active, so that's a good reversal zone or a point to sell. A red box isn't active yet, but we're hoping it's going to be active. So this is where I see this one probably playing out. It's sort of 1, 2, and then hopefully break this prior high here at sort of 5.6 pence. Hold and break above that should give us this red box zone up here at 6.89 pence up to 8.31 pence. That is BTBT, looking pretty good. Next one I'm going to do is BTDR, and I think I've covered this one off before. Oh no, I haven't actually. Right, so this one here, we've got we've had sort of a three-wave bounce for me to the downside. We've had a three-wave bounce to the upside. What I'm kind of thinking, I don't have a blue box reversal zone down here, but what we do have is we've got lots of divergence there from this low down to this low here. We've sort of had a three-wave bounce here, so we might see a bit of downside. If I just cover that off, we might see a bit more downside, and then hopefully we get another wave up. And if we can break this prior high here at sort of 26 pence, breaking a hold above that should bring us up to this red box zone up here at 31.23 up to 37.86 pence. Sorry, I should have made those boxes blue, but I didn't. But there we go. All make mistakes. There we go. So that's LYRA is my next one. And this one is a tiny market cap. It's a teeny weeny market cap in US terms. I think it's about $7 million. But I've got a blue box reversal zone down here at 0.0692. It might not get there. It might get there. Who knows? But for $7 million $7 million market cap, that is tiny. It's had sort of a three-wave correction down here. 1, 2, and then 3. So we should see a sort of a 1, 2, 3 back to the upside, which, I don't have a target as such, but, we should see a three-wave bounce. It's worth doing some research. I mean, it's going to be incredibly high risk, but it could have incredibly high rewards from where it is at the moment. So that is LYRA. Well, doing some research, seeing what that's about. But the next ones aren't going to be such small caps. So Iqiyi is my next one. And this one here is in a blue box reversal zone. 2.47 down to 1.37. And for me, hopefully we can get a three-wave bounce to the upside here. I haven't put a red box zone. I thought I had, but obviously it's disappeared. But I think you could hopefully see a three-wave bounce to the upside here, and I would expect something around sort of 6.5, 7 pence as to be the target on that one. So it's plenty of bags possible with that one if they can drop the right news or whatever it is that happens over in the US to drive these stocks forward. But first target for me would be this 2.47. Break and hold above this top of this blue box here, and then should bring us in for the bulls to step in, and we should get a three-wave bounce. And as I say, the target there for me would be about 6.5, 7 pence. So from its 1.93 pence level today, that's pretty good returns. So worth doing some research on that one. The next one I'm going to do is ABSI, and just get this one up. And this one here, another one that had a blue box reversal zone down here. It's tagged it at 2.06 pence. And then we sort of started at a wave higher. I think that, if we can break and hold above sort of this 6.3 level, should bring us up to 7.63 up to 9.16 pence level. So, it's looking pretty good, I think, for me at the moment. We've sort of had a wave 1, that's 2. And, even if a wave 3 should take us up to about 4.5, 5 pence. But, if we can get to some good news and some good bull power behind the stock and break those prior highs, as I say, we should be trading up to that 7.63 up to 9.16 level. So ABSI, worth doing some research, seeing what's going on there. NFE is my next one. And just get this one here. Again, this one is in a blue box reversal zone. It's been an horrendous downtrend, but that should be a pretty strong reversal zone there at 5.29. Goes all the way down to whatever it is. But, I think the obvious one here is this gap play up to 6.41 pence level. I think that's probably where traders are going to be heading with that one. But you could see some more downside like that, and if we can get some divergence on that in the RSI or on your MACD indicator, I think that would be a pretty strong signal that we could then see some bulls step in and attack this gap there at 6.41 pence level, and then probably drop back down to the top of that box. But that's for me is where that hopefully could be heading. So high risk, high reward. Do your research. Next one I'm going to do is NFE, sorry, NEOG. And this one here, I've got, this one should have been a red box reversal zone there. Again, I've just made it red, but I've got that 5.47 pence. It goes all the way down to 2 pence. But there was a gap play there, which obviously I think that's where the bulls will be heading at 6.88. So I think that, that we're going to see the sellers sort of step in there. But for me, I would kind of expect at least a three-wave bounce. So I would probably see a bit more upside there. I think the traders will exit. So a bit downside, and then hopefully we get another leg at least to the upside, probably sort of reaching 8-9 pence level. So NEOG, worth doing some research, seeing what's going on there. I don't have a bigger target there. No, I don't. But I think that's probably worth doing some research and seeing what it's all about. Next one I'm going to do is SERV. And another Nasdaq. So this one, this is a cracking setup. I mean, if we'd have got an entry in that 7.05 pence level, that would have been superb. I think the sort of bears were teasing they're going to fill that gap. It didn't happen, and we've seen a pretty strong response from the bulls. But those who follow me will know that I work in three waves, and I think we've had that. This is our wave one, and we've had a big corrective play here. And hopefully, if we can break and hold above this prior high here at sort of 23 pence, I think you can see trading up to this red box zone up here. Let's make that bigger so we can see that 27.53 up to 33.74. Dollars. So, potentially from here, 2-3 bags, isn't there? So, worth doing some research, seeing what that's all about. But yeah, and as I say, if we'd got entry in that blue box, it would have been a superb risk reward play. But SERV, worth doing some research, seeing what that's all about. SERV Robotics sounds good, doesn't it? The next one I'm going to do is LSEA. And let's have a look what's going on here. Actually, I had this one before this monstrous move midweek. But what can you do? I thought that the initial play there would be that gap play here at 7.99. Obviously, I've got this strong blue box reversal zone down here at 7.5 down to 5.72. But obviously something's happened there, so some good news has dropped. We're trading now up to 11.25 pence. But I think that if we can break and hold above sort of 14.5 pence, cents. We'll see trading up to this red box zone here at 15.85 up to 18.69 cents. So that is LSEA. Worth doing some research, have a look, see what's going on there. I think there's plenty more upside in that one. Fingers crossed, but high risk. It's not in the blue box reversal zone anymore. Next one I'm going to do is TROX. And this one here, I've got, again, I've put a red box, but it should be a blue box. I've got a blue box reversal zone down here at 6.26 pence level. It goes all the way down to 2.52, so bear that in mind. But I think we should see at least a three-wave bounce to the upside. For me, I think that this red box zone here would be the obvious next point of call. So, if we can get some right news there. So hopefully a three-wave bounce at least up to 24.17 to 29.56 pence. So that's 5 bags from where it is today. Goodness me. Wow, these stocks do move well, don't they? And, look at it in the past, gone from 9 pence up to 20 pence. And we're down here, we've gone from 3 pence all the way up to 20 cents, keeps saying pence, obviously I'm UK, but it's up to 23. So, that's definitely possible. Worth doing some research, see what's happening there. FLYW is my next one. And this one here, it's in I've put it as a red box, should be a blue box reversal zone. So this one here, I've got the blue box reversal zone, which I've made red incorrectly, but at 14.39 down to 9.72 cents. I think the obvious trade here for how we work in the UK anyway would be this gap fill here at 17.21 cents. But do I have a bigger target? No, I don't. But there's a really nice big corrective moves down there. We've sort of had a very nice 1, 2, 3. Just get my thing to work. So we had a nice 1, 2, 3. And so we should see a 1, 2, 3 at least to the upside. So there's potentially a couple of bags in that one should they drop the right news or whatever it is. So worth doing some research on that one. So the next one is going to be GO, and just get that one up. And this one is in a blue box reversal zone. I've got the right color this time. Well done. So this one here, I think that, if we can break and hold above this 18.4 cents level, should then see the bull step in. And I think the first point of call there is the 25.3, fill that gap. But, if we can fill that gap and they can keep the momentum going, I think that, we could see trading sort of up there, down there, and then back up and into this red box zone here at 35.27 to 42.07 cents. So that is GO. Worth doing some research, seeing what's going on there. BTU is my next one. And let's have a look. This one here is in a blue box reversal zone. That's a really nice corrective move. It's taken a long time, so sort of back from March 22. It's sort of held up after that absolute monstrous run it's had there. So for me, if we can get a three-wave bounce, break and hold above this 14.82 cents level, should see the bull step in, and then hopefully if we can break and hold above this prior high, sort of 31 cents, will bring us into this red box zone up here at 41.21 to 49.81 cents. So that is BTU. Worth doing some research and seeing what's going on there. And that's me for my first ever US podcast. I shall be back again soon with another. Tune in. Thanks very much.